Welcome 2021. Gonna give everybody a couple of seconds to jump on. If you're on Facebook, use the watch party button. Share this on your page with your friends and family, because I have the number one thing that you need to focus on in 2020 for success in your health and wellness. And I don't know, can you guys guess what that is? I'm excited to jump on. My name is Amanda Nyberg. I'm a registered dietitian with a passion for health and wellness. And this is my time of year when everyone is feeling bloated and inflamed and, all the wrath of all the holiday fun that we have. And now we're ready to reset our health. And I'm ready to help you. And, I've been in the field of weight loss for nearly 2 decades. And I can tell you guys this one thing that, it is truly about this that will dictate your ability to be successful in the long run. It is not about the macros in which you eat. It is not about the water in which you drink. It is not how long you fast. It is not how many workouts you get in. It is about your ability to be consistent. Consistency, enthusiastically consistent is going to be my mantra, my words for 2021. Because guess what? Consistency is boring, okay? You have to be prepared to be bored because that's what happens. And I've been doing tons and tons of one-on-one calls over the last 2 days with my monthly, with my lean monthly members. And it's what I hear over and over. Amanda, I did so good in January and February, and then summer came around, COVID came around, all the things came around. And the bottom line is they lacked consistency. Amanda, I've been doing so well, but I got bored with the food choices. I got bored with, 10,000 steps a day. Well, let me tell you, consistency is boredom. And so you've got to recognize that in order to be successful in the long run, there's going to be some boredom about it. Because consistency is not glamorous. It is repetition over and over and over. And I see that, when people start to struggle and they stop being consistent with the strategies that they know work. I mean, you eat whole food nutrition, you're going to feel better, you're going to lose weight. If you're more active, you're going to feel better, you're going to lose weight. Stop looking for quick fixes. But that's what happens is that once you stop being consistent, then going back to those old habits is boring because you've been doing that for the last 6 months, for the last 12 months. And so you go looking for something new and great. And that's kind of where everybody is right now. They're looking for the latest and greatest. They did something last January that worked, but now this January, they want something different. And at the end of the day, and that's why, I get so many emails from people saying, hey, Amanda, is the lean program for me? Hey, Amanda, I have Hashimoto's, is the lean program for me? Hey, Amanda, I've got, one arm, is the lean program for me? And at the end of the day, the lean program is for everybody because we're not teaching anything radical. We are focused on sustainable strategies that you can do forever. We're focused on 80-20. You can't be all or nothing. That's the other thing that's breaking you down. Consistency is not about being perfect. It is about being damn good most of the time, okay? Nobody's perfect. Yeah, you may be perfect in January and you may be perfect in February and you may be able to eat, butter and bacon for 2 months and lose weight, but can you eat butter and bacon for the rest of your life? You have to think about that. And that's really the message that I want to get out to you guys today is that if you're in day 2 of doing something that you don't feel that you can do consistently for the rest of your life, get out, run. Find something new, okay? Because you are sitting on that diet roller coaster. So if you're in a place where there's no flexibility, where it's all or nothing, then run, get out because it will not work in the long run. You have to learn to find balance in your life. You have to learn to be able to give yourself grace and recognize that you're going to eat, all the foods at some point in your life. And that it's truly about being consistent. So here's a little challenge I have for you guys. I want you to look back at the resolutions that you made. I said don't make resolutions. I said make intentions, okay? But whatever you did January 1st, whatever you did this weekend, I want you to look at those and I want you to think, does this feel sustainable, okay? Do I feel like my resolution was, I want to work out 7 days a week? Not mine. I'm giving you an example. That would be crazy. And you may look at that and be like, no, I'm not going to work out 7 days a week. I mean, I may in January, but I'm not going to for the rest of my life. I mean, summer, hello, boating, pool, vacation. So it's like, maybe that's a bad resolution to make. Maybe that's a bad intention to make. I really want you to sit down with your goals and I really want you to think about, can I do this in December? If you're eating in a particular way that you feel like you can't do in December, stop, okay? Find something that you can do forever, because that's really the key. It is about the consistency that's going to make you successful. And that's why, and I love it because, I've been pimping my habit tracker for like the last 6 months and now everybody's pimping them, but I love it, it's flattery. But this is the stuff. This is the stuff that makes you successful. It is the little things that you do every single day that end with the big results in the future. Bottom line, it's not the big things, it's the little things. So I'm going to put the link to my habit tracker so you can download it and you can print it off and you can write out the little things that you want to focus on and start there. Okay, here's the deal. And this is what I'm talked to my lean clients today in our week 1 call. I told them, I was like, listen, do not try to do everything. It's not dependent on each other, okay? And that's really what you have to think about. We do about 5 different strategies in the lean program. And I tell my clients all the time, you don't have to do all 5 perfectly to be successful. Sometimes it's about easing in to being healthier. Sometimes it's about building on your progress and your momentum versus trying to do it all at once and failing. I see it over and over. I was talking to, again, clients about setting these goals. And, one lady was like, I was like, read me your goals. And she said 10,000 steps a day. And I was like, well, you just told me it's winter and you live where it snows and you can't walk. So what's your plan to get 10,000 steps a day? And she's like, well, I'm probably not going to get it. And I'm like, well, then why did you make that a goal? I mean, you literally just set yourself up to fail and just gave yourself a reason to give up, because now you're going to have a week with no X's and you're like, I suck. Might as well. So it's like, okay, maybe right now is not the time for you to focus on 10,000 steps. Maybe now's the time to focus on, because she said she was going to run up and down her steps. She's like, I saw you running up and down your steps, so I thought I could do that. And I'm like, you're going to run up and down your steps for 5,000 steps? No, you're not. Okay. You may run up and down your steps for 1,000 extra steps, so maybe you're averaging 5,000. So maybe in the wintertime, your goal is 6,000. It's more than what you were doing. And that's what it's all about, guys. Just doing a little bit more than what you were doing. It's also about thinking about adding things versus taking them away. Okay, deprivation is never a good thing, all right? The minute it's dry January, and what I want to do, I want to drink every stinking day. And I'm not like a huge drinker, But now that I can't drink because it's dry January, all I want to do is drink. So a lot of times when we focus on things that we can't do, it makes it harder. So focus on things that you're going to add. Like, for example, if you want to eat healthier, then don't say, well, I'm going to eat no processed foods, okay? Simply say, I'm going to eat more vegetables. So eat your Doritos, eat your hamburger, and then have a side of broccoli, okay? And over time, you build on that. You get rid of the Doritos, you have the broccoli, so again, it's like you're not taking things away. You still get to enjoy your favorite foods. You can still kind of eat like an asshole, but you're going to eat like an asshole with some vegetables in there too. And it just, again, it creates this kind of forward effect. It creates this momentum without feeling that kind of all or nothing mindset. It's the thing that you have to break the most. So I just want to make sure that you guys are starting the year off in a good place. I want to make sure that your goals are realistic. I want to make sure that they're specific to you and what you need and where you're starting, because that's really key. Again, if you're not exercising at all, it is unrealistic for your goal to be to exercise 5 days a week. 1 day is better than none. 2 is better than 1. So you've got to recognize that something is better than nothing. And I've been saying this for 3 months, 6 months, 8 months, since March. Do something. Do something. You may download this habit tracker, and I encourage you, do not make this many. You will fail. And you may put one goal. Awesome. Start there. Find success. Give yourself a pat on the back and build on it, all right? Stop setting yourself up for failure. So if you haven't picked your word for 2021, join me in being enthusiastically consistent. And I say enthusiastically because consistency sucks. So we have to put the happiness in front of the sucky word in order to, live in that space and make it work for us. So I want to hold you guys accountable to your consistency. Comment below on the one thing that is doable that you want to be consistent with in 2021. Put that in the comments below. If you're on Instagram Live, I'll post this on my feed and you can put it there. And please share this with your friends and family so they can learn the most important thing that they can be doing for 2021. And if you need help and support to be consistent, if you need an accountability partner to keep you on track with your consistency, I'm your girl. My team is your girl. So we got a session starting January the 11th for lean, living energized and nourished, which is what I want for my clients. And here's the deal. It is literally almost full. So don't wait until Sunday to sign up because it's not going to be available. Sign up today, get immediate access to all the resources, and let's do this together. All right, guys. Happy Tuesday. Talk to you soon. Bye. Okay, now I got to figure out how to turn everything off.